everyone and welcome to 6th, 7th and 8th channel of BYJU'S. I am your teacher Ankita and I welcome you in today's session. I hope that all of you are on good health. Let me just move over here a little bit. Yeah, just for this only. Just for the introduction. Hi everyone, how are you all? Yes, I hope that all of you are in good health. Yes, awesome everyone. Welcome to the class. Good afternoon everyone. Hi Satya, hi Nisha, hi Arpita, hi Mansi, hi Prapti, hi Laksh. Thank you Mansi for asking. I'm fine. How are you? Hi Zubia. Hi Ayushi. Hi Satya, Lakshit, Muskan, V, Ranju. Yes, we were just trying to fix something. Yes. Hi Madhav, and now we are here. I hope that all of you are in good health and tell me everyone if you can see me early, if you can see me clearly and if you can hear me clearly. Yes, if you can do that, please do tell me. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope that you're also good. Hi everyone. Hi Radhika. Hi Veer. Yes, awesome everyone. So, we are back, right, with a very interesting chapter of SST, class 7th. All the best, Nisha. Good afternoon, Ronak. So, everyone, this is class 7th geography subject that we have, and we have two chapters with us. We have natural vegetation and wildlife, and then we have life in a desert. It's a very interesting chapter. So over here in this particular class, what are we discussing? We are discussing these two chapters. So in your textbook, these two chapters are individual chapters, right? But what we are doing, we are discussing these two together because they are interconnected, right? So I hope that all of you, everyone, you are ready. Yes? Awesome, everyone. Give a quick thumbs up. Give a very quick thumbs up, everyone, and we will start our class. Yes, my name is Ankita. Welcome everyone. Hi Arpita. Yes, thank you Arpita for telling. Yes, Lakshya. Hi Satyam. Okay, I can see lots of your smileys. Very warm welcome and very good everyone. First of all, I want to thank you all for helping us to achieve 50,000 subscribers. Yes, everyone. We are now a family of 50,000 subscribers and it's all because of you. So please keep on supporting us like this. We will have a long way to go till 1, right? We will be aiming for 1 lakh. So it's a long way, but when you are there, I'm sure we'll be able to achieve it. So thank you everyone. And before we start our class, again a small request, please make sure to hit the like button for the video. And if you're new here, please do take a moment and subscribe to the channel. Yes. Okay everyone, let's get started. Yes, Nisha. Yes. Hi Dhruvi. Ranju, Laksh. Yes. Yeah, I know that. We have actually reached more than 50k, I know. But I'm just saying thank you. Okay. So in the first chapter, everyone, we are discussing about the natural vegetation and the wildlife. And of course, we have 3 different subtopics in this particular chapter, right? We have divided this chapter into the 3 different parts. That what is natural vegetation, then we have types of vegetation and conservation of the forest and wildlife. Okay, Parth, noted your point. Okay, so everyone, can we start, right? What do you understand by natural vegetation? Can you think about it and can you tell me what you understand by the natural vegetation? It's a very easy thing, right? I'm sure you have an idea about it, just you have to put them in the words. What we understand when we talk about the natural vegetation. Something to do with the plants, for sure, right? Naturally, which grass grows with themselves. Very good, Ronak. Ronak is saying grasses and the trees, plant grows around us. Very good. What else? The plant that grows without human interference. Absolutely. Right? So when we talk about the natural vegetation, the definition goes in this particular way. Natural vegetation refers to a plant that grows naturally without any human interference. You and I are not interfering, right? We're not going into the nature and putting the plant and then it's growing. No, we are not doing it. They're growing naturally by themselves. That's why we call it as the natural vegetation, or the other name sometimes we use for this natural vegetation is the virgin vegetation. Clear? Very good, everyone, right? It's a very easy definition for all of us to remember. Okay? Yeah, so we have those places, right, where we will not be doing anything, but the nature itself, we'll see that there's a growth of the plants happening. Yes. Then, of course, we are comparing it over here with very two important things. Yes, Ansh, this chapter is natural vegetation and wildlife and life in a desert. Okay? Class 7th Geography, SST. Here we have, everyone. So what we have over here is, this is a natural vegetation. Like in terms of the examples, if you have to write between the natural vegetation and the other type that we have, where we have the interference of the humans, we have forest, grassland and desert as the natural vegetation, the example of it, right? But over here, when you talk about the crops, plantation and the orchid, they are not the natural vegetation, they are different. Yes, everyone, are we clear? Yes, yes, Arpita, yes, Laksh. So I told you, right, in the very beginning only, these are two chapters in your textbook. Absolutely correct. You all are correct. These two are separate chapters in your textbook. We are studying them together because they are interconnected. Okay? When we're talking about the vegetations, right, the natural vegetation, the different types of forests, different types of climatic conditions we have over different places, we will study the desert also. Clear? Yes. Everyone, I hope that you are clear with this. Come on. Come on, everyone. Yes? Welcome to the class. I can see so many of you here. Please make sure to hit the like button. Awesome. Awesome. Now, everyone, it's a question that we should asking Alex over here, or any boy. I called him as Alex. Over here we have. So what do you think that the natural vegetation and wildlife varies from place to place? What do you think is the reason behind it? Think about it, right? See, of course, I can't come in the center though clearly like this. But if you see, on one side we have a very thick forest, right? Green everywhere. On the other side is more of yellowish and the greenish. Right? Why we have these two different types of variety of the vegetation in our country? Very good, Sakshi. Climatic condition. Yes. I will repeat. Don't worry, I will repeat. Yes. Yes, Babulal Sharma. I hope that's not your original name. I forgot your name. Can you tell your name again? The plants, the water present. Yes, very good. It's because of the climate. It's because of the type of water conditions. It's because of the different types of soil that we have. Rainfall. Absolutely correct. Yes, Anurag. Yes. So we have various different conditions, right? And because of these various different conditions, we have the different types of plantation. So here, everyone, a 2 marks question which can be easily asked in your examination, that what are the factors that are affecting the vegetation in a particular area? So till now, right, till now what we have discussed, for the one who was asking me to repeat, till now what we have discussed, we have just discussed about the natural vegetation. It is nothing but growth of the plants without any interference of the humans. That is called as natural vegetation, right? Yes. Tarakesh, it's for you, right? We just discussed about the natural vegetation. It grows without any interference of the humans. And now we are discussing that, why the factors, right? What are the factors that will be affecting the vegetation? Okay, right? So we have the temperature, moisture, soil and slope of the land. This we have over here, but let's understand what we have in our textbook. Yes, I will be sharing the PDF, everyone, on the Telegram group. Don't worry. Yes, okay. See, everyone, the factors which are affecting is the first of all is the soil. Soil and the land. Of course, the land can be slopey, right? It can be at a higher altitude. And of course, it depends on the different types of soils it has. So as you have already studied, right, there are different types of soil. We are not going to study that now. You can revise them later or maybe somewhere, wherever you have time. We have different types of soils. Now, different types of soils will actually help in the different types of vegetation. And we all are aware about that. So, over here in this particular question, we'll be just focusing on the important factors. We're not going into the details of it. First, of course, soil and land. Then we have the climatic condition, the temperature, right? The photo period, everyone, can be asked for 1 marks definition. So, photo period is nothing but the duration that a particular place is getting, right? The amount of sunlight that it receives, and that will be helping in the growth of plants. Okay? So sunlight plays a very, very important role, because we all know that plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, and for that sun is really important. So if we have a place where we have more sunlight, we know that the plants will be more over there and they'll grow faster. And the third, the last important point over here is the precipitation. That is nothing but the rain. So as you all mentioned, over here we have the important factors, right? We have land, we have the soil, different types of soil. Land and soil, we can club it together. Then we have soil, important. We have temperature, right? And then we have the rainfall and the amount of sunlight it receives. Clear? Are we clear up to here, everyone? Read the link of the Telegram is in the description box, right? You can go and check it out there. And on the Telegram, you can write 6th, 7th and 8th. BYJU'S, you will have it. Yes, very good. Yes, Arpita, they are. Okay, very good. Now, everyone, a very easiest question. Let me ask you quickly, everyone. I want all of you to answer. Why you think forests are important to us, right? What do you think is the reason behind when we all talk about the forest, right? Forests are this, forests are that. Why we call forest as very important resource to us? Please tell your answers. Yes, everyone, I'm waiting. I'm looking at the chat. Please make sure you're answering there. Why the forests are important? Give us many products. Yes, absolutely correct. They provide the medicines and the shelter. Absolutely. Yes, Ronak. Yes, Ansh. Yes. Very good. Very good. Ranju, I forgot your name. Can you write it again? It gives us oxygen. Absolutely correct. Yes, Jyoti, Veer, Arpita. Very good. Yes. Devarpati, Ishika. Absolutely. So now let's quickly recall that why the forests are important. Now again, it can come in your examination, but it's a very easy question, right? It's a very important thing all of us should know, because it's the same thing that you will be writing in your learning years. If not in, if not in the geography, but you can definitely be writing in this in the bio for sure. The importance of forest, because we have a forest chapter also. So, forests are the renewable resources, quality, they actually help in enhancing the quality of the environment, help in managing the climate, then of course control soil erosion, regulate the stream flow, support many industries, source of a livelihood and other offer recreation. And for sure everyone, the oxygen, very, very important. Yes? So this is very important and I hope that you have the understanding. Yes or no? Yes, I can see. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, everyone. Okay. Yes, Shreya. Yes, Prapti. Okay. Yes, Laksh. Now that we are clear with this, let me ask you a very interesting question. We just discussed about the photo period, right? That how much amount of a sunlight a place will receive will definitely be helping in the growth of the plant. Yes? But now let's talk about the distribution of the temperature. The temperature of a particular place will depend on how much of the sunlight it receives. Yes or no? Yes, right? So let's talk about it. This is not in your syllabus. I'm telling you it's not in your syllabus, but it's an extra information that we all should be aware about because we are studying this in geography. So we have different, in broader categories, we have 3 different zones, right? First, of course, we have the torrid zone. Receives more direct and focused sunlight. Faces high temperature. That is usually there in the equator. So we know that at the equator will have the more amount of the sunlight. And if you go back and check, near the equator will have the high temperature. Yes, I am sure all of you will agree to that, right? So this particular zone will receive more amount of the direct sunlight. Then we have the temperate zone. As the word temperate is there, not direct and that much huge amount of sunlight, received less and diffused sunlight, faces the moderate temperature that we have. And the last one is the frigid zone, right? And of course it's at the poles. It receives very less sunlight and of course it's have fairly low temperature. So everyone, are we clear? It's not in your syllabus. Is it? I hope that all of you can see me. Everyone, can you tell in the chat that if you can see me? Yes, okay. Evergreen forests are very dense, yes. Laksh, ma'am, okay, Laksh, what are you saying? Ma'am, in the desert there is a very much sunlight. Yeah, we'll answer that question. Laksh will answer that question. Okay, we'll answer that question, don't worry. Yes, it depends on the water also, right? So, a hint, but we'll be discussing later. Okay. So now this is clear, right? This is clear to each one of us that we have 3 different zones. And of course, these are zones because we have the amount of sunlight. What do you think, in which zone India falls? What do you think about India? See, definitely it's not the last zone, right? We're more close to the equator part of it. Yes? Tropical, right? We usually call ourselves a tropical country. Yes, not very close to the equator, not very close to the temperate zone also, somewhere in between. Okay, very good everyone. Yes. Now everyone, let's move ahead, right? And let's talk about that, the different types of natural vegetation. Now from here, we have the most important part of this particular chapter. And this basically is a main topic. Okay? Yes, very good Arpita, very good Shivani, Lakshya, Deva Parvati, yes we have it. Yes Ronak, okay. Now let's talk about the natural vegetation, and as all of you were saying in the very beginning that when we talk about the natural vegetation we have 3 broad categories of it. We have forest, we have grassland and we have shrubs. So when we talk about it, right? Yes, when we talk about the different types of natural vegetation, we know that we have forest, where of course we have a thick forest, right? Big trees are there, a huge jungle, or they are all together, and of course it covers a very large land. And of course we have the dense forest. Then of course we have the grasslands where the trees are very less, it's majorly of the grasses, and we have clear land just with the grasses and very few trees here and there. And then at the end we have the shrubs. Now shrubs are not a very long trees, right? They're shorter trees and they're kind of bushes, right? And they are here and there. So we have these 3 different types of vegetation, and now we will see that where we have the forests, grasslands and shrubs in our country. Are we clear? Yes. Are we clear? Very good. Okay. Now everyone, I want all of you to pay attention to the class. That's nice, very good. So everyone, I'm saying we have to pay attention to the class, it's very important. And Jyoti, yes, we do have Menti, but we'll be having Menti at the end only, okay? Once we finish the whole session, then we'll have the Menti, and I want all of you to focus, okay? So everyone, in this particular chapter, we will be discussing about the forests, grasslands and shrubs in your textbook, right? Ansh, it could be because you're spamming, right? Let's not spam. Yes. So we have, when we talk about the forest, we have the tropical evergreen forest. In that we have the deciduous forest, which is tropical deciduous forest. Then in grasslands we have montane forest or the temperate forest. And then in the shrubs we have tropical thorn forest and the shrubs. This you have in your textbook only. Now, what are forests? Yes, what are forests? Yes, so a large area of land where the trees and the other plants grow naturally, we call them as the forest, right? If you look at over there, right, if you talk about the Western Ghats, they have very thick forest. Why? Because the plants are growing naturally over there, and we have trees, and along with that we have other plants also. It's very lush green, right? And of course they have amazing resources. Then we call them as the forest, and of course they are the area which receives the plentiful of the rainfall. They have a huge rainfall, and of course the temperature is also very nice. Okay? Yes, absolutely. Now everyone, there's a map, right? There's a map in your textbook, and this map looks like this. Okay, we have a map which is, I think, figure 5.6. Yeah, I think, right? And of course over here in this particular map, what we can see is the distribution of the different types of natural vegetation in our country. See over here, the green part over here, right? We can see we have it in the Western Ghats in Andaman and Nicobar, Lakshadweep over here, Andaman and Nicobar. Then we have in the northeast states also. So this is very important for all of us to observe and then remember, because this can come in your examination to map on the India map. Yes, okay. So this particular green part now, which I'm making it in yellow, right over here, have the tropical evergreen forest. Everyone, are we clear? Come on, are we clear? Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. So let's talk about this, everyone, and this is really very important, super easy. What you have to do, just remember the important points. There are various important points in your textbook also. You can make sure when you're reading it, you can match it up, and all of these points are really important. So you can remember as it is. No, you don't have to worry about it, okay? We call them as a tropical rainforest also. They are tropically evergreen because they have so lush and they're very dense forest, right, that they do not shed their leaves. Basically, even if they're shedding their leaves, right, not all of them will be shedding the leaves at one time. And of course, it will be like, when you see from the top angle, it feels that, oh, these trees never shed their leaves. Okay, this is very important. Then, of course, where we usually found it, of course, we have it in the, near the tropical places in our country. We have already seen, we have in the Western Ghats, the Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar, eastern part of our country, right? So we have these amazing forests over there. They receive a good amount of rainfall, right? They receive very heavy amount of rainfall, and they have a right amount of sunlight also that actually help the plants to thrive. And that's how they are very thick forest. And they have a very thick canopy. Now, what is canopy? Come on, everyone. I'm sure you have studied about it, right? What is a canopy? Yes, Jyoti. Hello. Hi, Ronak. Hi, Jordan. Yes, we have the Menti quiz at the end. Yes, Ronak. Very good. Laksh plants. Yes. So, of course, we have the canopy, right? At the top, of course, we have a tall plants. Then, of course, we have a little bit more of the lower plants. Then we have the trees, and then the shrubs, and then the herbs. So this basically forms like a canopy, right? What happens basically? Yes, so when we look from the top, there are different layers to it. Yes, the sunlight will not be entering directly. Yes. Absolutely correct, everyone. So we are clear, right, about the canopy? Yes. Yes, very good, everyone. Yash, I hope that... Yes, thank you, Yash, for helping your friends. Okay, okay. Very good, very good. Yes, Shivraj, layers of plants. Okay. Then we have a different types of plants that we have over here. So you can mention about the rosewood. Then you can mention about the other plants that are usually found in the Western Ghats, right? Remember this, everyone. This is important. They usually have a hardwood kind of plants, trees, very, very long trees we have, and we have n number of animals also. Okay. So take a screenshot, everyone. Yes, very good, Ronak. So we have NOV also to it. Very common plants that are usually found over there. Yes, okay. So this is all about the tropical evergreen forest. One thing that you have to remember is that they are evergreen, they receive a good amount of rainfall, they have a good temperature, right? And of course, they have a very thick canopy. And just remember the places where we are. Places where they are found in our country. Clear? Done, done, done. A quick thumbs up, everyone. Come on, a quick thumbs up from your side. Yes, very good, very good. Hello, everyone. I can see many of you have joined just now. Welcome to 6th and 7th and 8th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher, Ankita. And in today's class, we are studying SST, 7th class SST ka part Geography. And in that, we are studying 2 chapters, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife and Life in a Desert. Very good. Please, let's pay attention. Awesome. Okay. Moving ahead to the next forest, we have Tropical Deciduous Forest. Can you look over here? See over here, can you see the major part? Wait, let me just change the pen color. Can you see this part, everyone? The one I have colored in yellow. Sorry, in the red. Yes, Shivraj. Can you see, everyone, this part where we have the red color pen? So in India, the majority of the forest that we have, right, is the Tropical Deciduous Forest. Very good. Yes, we are discussing that. Yes, absolutely correct. Right over here, we can clearly see this. So remember everyone, as I was telling you, please make sure you remember the marking on the map. That's why I'm showing you over here also. Arpita, it's the tropical deciduous forest. See over here, right? This is the one. And the India map, we can clearly see. So, of course, we also call them as a monsoon forest, right? They covers a very large part of a country. They have the seasonal changes happening, and of course, most importantly, they shed their leaves in the dry season to conserve water. And when we talk about it, there are two types. We have dry forest and we have the moist forest also. Everyone, are we clear up to here? Yes? So the major part in a country, which type of forest we have? We have the tropical deciduous forest, right? And in that also, we have two important categories. We have dry forest and we have the moist forest. We'll be discussing about the moist deciduous forest. Also called as a monsoon forest, large part of a country. Rainfall, this is important everyone. The amount of rainfall they receive is 200 to 100 centimeter. Yes, it's TA3H. Can you just stop spamming, bache? I do remember you, but it will be great if you don't write again and again. Tashmiya, yes. Please don't spam, bache. Yes, very good. Okay. So everyone, do remember the rainfall. The number of centimeters is super important. So in the moist deciduous forest, we'll have a rainfall about 200 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Okay. In which places we have this? Of course, northeast states, foothills of the Himalayas, Jharkhand, West Orissa, Chhattisgarh and Eastern Ghats, right? Eastern slope of the Western Ghats. So we have these places we have the moist deciduous forest. Okay? Remember this everyone. Remember this. The green colored forest is tropical evergreen forest. Okay? One of the common tree that we have in the moist deciduous forest is the teak tree. Everyone please note this down. Okay, then we have bamboo also. We have sal tree also. Right, we have sal tree, we have shisham, we have other trees. One of the important tree, of course, I'm sure you've heard about is the Arjun tree also. Okay, so wherever you are studying, right, just remember 3 or 4 examples of it. Okay, that will be helping you to remember. Not more than 4 examples are required over here. Please make sure you remember at least 4 examples. Yes, very good. Yes, Ankit, it is. Very good. Yes, Shisham is also there. Lipstick, is it lipstick? Yes, very good. Okay. Now let's talk about the dry deciduous forest. Now we're talking about the dry one, right? And they are the one that receives the rainfall in between the range of 100 centimeter to the 70 centimeter. Can you look at the range, everyone? Tarish, Arjun tree is a tree. I'm sure you would have seen it. It's a very common tree. You can, you can search on internet. You'll be able to see that how it looks. It's a tree. Yes, okay. 100 centimeter and to about 70 centimeter. Then, of course, it covers the peninsular plateau, the lower part of a country, right? And Bihar and the Uttar Pradesh. They have trees like teak, sal, which were there in the previous one also. And along with that, we have peepal and the neem tree. Now, in these forests, right, we have the animals like tiger, right, lion, deer and elephant, right, and a huge variety of birds and different types of other reptiles also. Yes, everyone, so see, when we talk about the tropical rainforest, they'll not have the animals in a very huge quantity because it's raining over there, right? They'll have a good amount of plants. But the amount of animals over there will definitely be less as compared to the other parts, right? Even if they are animals, but they have more of the birds or more of reptiles. But we come to these regions like tropical deciduous forest, right, which covers a major part of a country, wahan pe we'll see big animals like lion, tiger, elephant. Are we clear, everyone? Just everyone, are we clear? Think about it, jab barish hogi, would you like to stay over there? Animals are like us only, right? Yes, we need water, but animals does not need the water as it's a need for the plants. Okay? So, in the tropical deciduous forest, we'll have majority of the animal species that have our country, the big cats that we say, like lion, tiger, and leopards. Yes. It's okay, Ponu and Deepashri, welcome to the class. K-pop fan, is it? Hello. Okay. Are we clear, everyone? Are we clear with this part? Yes. Now let's move ahead to the very, very important part. The next part, which is the tropical dry forest, or of course we call them as the Montane forest. Okay? The montane forest, the temperate forest that we usually talk about. Right? Now the temperate forest, right, the temperate one are the one which are there at the hills, right? They receive okayish amount of the rainfall and they have a good vegetation. Yes? Let's talk about them, everyone. Here we go. Here we have. Yes. So let's look over here. Okay. So of course they have a different heights altogether. Right? And of course the word montane is there, so that we are talking about the mountains, right? They're actually located in the mountains or near the mountains, right? So we have different ranges altogether. Okay. So over here we have few heights, right, from the sea level. So it could be 1000 to 200 meters. They have the evergreen broad leaves. Definitely they are the examples of, over here we have the oak and the chestnut. Now oak trees and all of these are usually found in the hilly places, right? Not at the Mount Everest for sure, but where we have the beginning of the forest, of the mountain forest, right? There we'll be able to see this. Okay, how many of you have been to Himalayan region? I will be like, ma'am, Himalayan region is very vast region, right? How many of you been to Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, right? Tell me. Yes, how many of you have been to all of these places? So what we have over there, right, is the beginning of the Himalayas. Yes? Okay, and of course there, we will find such kind of trees. Like oak trees we have pine trees also, a little bit of them, right? Then of course as we go ahead from 1500 to 3000 meters, we'll have trees which are like pine trees, deodar trees, cedar, and all of these coniferous trees. The Christmas trees that we usually call, right? Yes. In Kashmir, oh, very good, Turkish, you're in Kashmir. Yes, in Kashmir, right? So as we move from the Himachal Pradesh to Jammu and Kashmir, right, we will see a drastic difference between the number of plants that we have, right, and the plant shapes and other things will also definitely change. Okay, this is important for all of us to remember. Then of course, as we go higher up in the altitude, right, at 3,600, basically 3,600 altitude, meters above this, as we go up above, we will have the alpine vegetation. Now, alpine vegetation is something which we always talk about that is happening at a very extreme low temperature. Yes? Very good. Yes, cone shape, coniferous forest. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay? So that's about this particular part, right? They are the one that will be covering. They will have the, basically they are there on the mountains and they have different types of, tribal species also there who are living along with them, right? And of course, these people will worship the trees. Tribal communities, right? Yes. I'm sure आपने देखा ही होगा. For sure you would have seen in TVs and in some of the documentaries that how these people have stayed there, right? Yes, and of course, if you talk about the Leh and Ladakh region and the upper higher region, right, the life of those people are really very difficult. Yes, the temperature is really very low. Absolutely correct. I know, yes, it's very close. Okay. So let's move to the next one, everyone. We have discussed with that, and now we have the mangroves. Can you see the mangrove forest? See over here. At the coast region, we have the mangroves forest. The one that is very famous for is the Sundarban Delta, right? the delta that is formed by the Brahmaputra and river Ganga. There's a delta, and this is really very famous. Can you see the black part on the map? Right over here, near the West Bengal, right? Yes. Though there we have the mangroves forest. Now, of course, they're usually found in the coastal part of the country, right? They have mud and slit, which is getting accumulated because the rivers are flowing, right? Yes, Sundarban forest, absolutely correct, right? They have submerged plant, the roots are up, and because they're living in a very salty water, right? So we have the deltas of the river like Ganga, Mahanadi, Kaveri, Godavari. They have the trees like palm trees, mangrove trees, right? Of course, we have the coconut trees and other trees. Our national animal, Royal Bengal tiger, is also found in that particular area. And it has like, crocodile, gharial and snakes also over there. Yes, very good, very good. In that part only, of course, right, we will see that the soil is really very rich with so much deposition of the minerals, right? And of course, as it's moving, the water is moving like this, right, and it's entering into the Bay of Bengal. It forms a delta, and there, of course, it has a good amount of minerals also, and we have a good biodiversity. Are we clear? Yes, Arpita, yes. Oh, you're from West Bengal. Nice, very good. So, gharial, right? Gharial are, I think they not, basically if I have to explain you, they belong to a family of crocodile only. The difference about the gharial is that they have a very long snout, right? Very narrow snout. So, they will have like this, right? And they are usually fish eating. And on top of their snout, right, they will have a round structure. Okay, that's why we call it as gharial. Gharial, it's a Hindi word, right? And ghada, the pot basically, right? We call it as a ghada. So that's why we call it like this. Yes. Very good, very good. So you can actually, after the class, you can actually look on the internet. Yes, we are talking about eucalyptus is there also in the hilly region. Right, a little bit of the height, but not too much height. Yes, Sundarbans are very fertile. Absolutely correct. Okay, so that's about the mangrove forest. Now let's talk about the last part of the forest that we have is basically the dry part of the country. Right over here, can you see this yellow part? Tropical dry forest. And of course, tropical dry forest will have the thorns, right? And of course, they have the shrubs. So, of course, the deserts are the hottest place usually on the earth, right? Because they are the deserts. They have the rainfall less than 70 centimeter, very less rainfall in that particular region. Have a limited life, and of course, they have adapted themselves to survive in a very harsh conditions. So, we have again very limited animals over there. They have cactus, right? Then, of course, we have few snakes over there, few reptiles. Okay? Yes. So everyone, this is very easy for you to remember. Okay? You can mention we have such type of forest in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, few parts of Maharashtra also. Yes, and few parts of Uttar Pradesh. Yes, Sahara Desert, yes, we have in our country. So we are clear with this, right? Yes, a very important thing everyone, in Gir National Park, you know that, right? We can find lion over there. Very, very important. Extra information for all of you. Right, in Gir National Park, what we have the lion over there. Okay, are we clear everyone? Yes, can we quickly recap? Okay, how many of you want a quick recap? Come on, come on. Gir National Park is present in Junagadh. Arpita, it is there in Junagadh, which of course is a place in Gujarat. Okay? Okay, you want the recap, right? So everyone, let's focus over here. So till now we have discussed about the natural vegetation. Natural vegetation is nothing but where the plant will grow naturally without any human interference. There are three different types of vegetations we have. We have forest, grasslands and shrubs. Then of course we have different types of natural vegetation in our country, right? And what we have different types of forests in that. First is tropical rainforest. Evergreen forests receive a good amount of rainfall, right? Western Ghats, northeast part of our country are where we have the tropical rainforest. Good amount of sunlight, good amount of rainfall. Then we have tropical deciduous forest, which covers the major part of the country. They have two different types, moist and dry deciduous forest. Depending on the places, right, they receive a little bit less amount of the rainfall. Now they have different types of animals. They have bigger cats like tiger, lion and leopards, and of course they have different types of trees. Third one, we talked about the montane forest, right, the temperate forest that we have. They're usually in the hills, right, and they will have different types of plants, and they usually have a cone shaped plants. Plants over there have a very broad leaves, right, they have a very broad leaves. And as we go higher, the leaves will become very narrow altogether. Then of course we have the mangrove forests, which are there in the coastal part of the country, right, and they have a good amount of minerals deposition, and which have our national animal, which is Royal Bengal tiger also. Then we have just spoken about the thorn forest, right, and the shrubs. Of course we have it in Gujarat, Maharashtra, right, over here in the yellow part basically. Right, and we have it in Madhya Pradesh also, Uttar Pradesh also. They don't receive much of this rainfall, right, and they have adapted to survive in the very hot climate. Are we clear? Yes, are we clear, everyone? Yes, very good. Yeah, we will have the Menti in a bit. We will have the Menti in a bit, everyone. Please do take a screenshot. Yes. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay, very good, everyone. Now let's quickly move ahead. Yes, we have to finish the other part also. So we are starting with the last part of this chapter, which is the conservation. Now you only tell me why it's important for us to conserve the forest and the wildlife. What do you think, everyone? What is why we are conserving the forest and the rain and the wildlife? Tell me. Yes, I'm sure you've heard about the national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, zoos, and people are, going ahead and protecting the animals and plants. Why it is important? For the birds and the animals, absolutely correct, because they are the green lungs, absolutely correct, because they give us the oxygen. Yes. So now we'll be discussing about the wildlife and their conservation. So in our country, apart from the plants, we have the wild animals also, right? So these stats are from your textbook, everyone. These are really important. Okay. In India, approximately we have 90,000 species of the animals, right, and has about 2,000 species of the bird. That makes 13% of the world's total population of the plants and animal species, right? We have more than 2,500 species of the fish, right, and that makes 12% of the total stock of the fish in the world. And we have good percentage of the mammals in our country. So we have to conserve both the plants as well as the animals also. For that, of course, the government have done a lot of work and they have created various parks, right? One of this is a Gir National Park where we have the lion there, right? India has both the lions, tigers, and of course recently there's introduction of the cheetahs also. We have leopards also. Remember this, where we can find the tigers and leopards. Okay. Then over here, very quickly, everyone, in terms of the Himalayan region, how many of you have heard about snow leopard? Tell me, how many of you have heard about snow leopard? How many of you have seen it actually on the documentary, in the movies, right? It's very difficult to see it in the reality, but I'm sure that you must have seen, right? They are white in color and they have patches. Snow leopard. After the class, go and watch it. Okay. So snow leopards are also there in the Ladakh region. And in the Ladakh region, of course, we have yaks, right? We have antelopes, we have goats over there. So of course we have these, and we have sheep also that actually help in giving the people the fur, right? And of course from that only the woolen items are being usually made. Yes, absolutely correct, everyone. So now we are clear that wildlife is important and we have different types of animals throughout our country. Now, what are the threat? What are the threat that we have to the wildlife? Here we are. Again, everyone, this is a 2 marks or a 3 marks general question. All of us should be aware about all of these, right? Why the forests are important? What is the threat to the natural vegetation? Here we are. So, the population is increasing and we are clearing the forest. Then, we are making the industries and the pollution is definitely increasing. We're actually clearing out the forest to make the home for the people. There's a poaching of animals which happens, and we have deforestation. So everyone take a screenshot. All of these are the reason why our natural vegetation, or let's say the animals and the plant species, are in danger. Are we clear, everyone? Yes, quick thumbs up in a chat. What happened to my kids? Yes, Shaurya, Priyanganshu. Yes, Mohan, Shafar, Tushar, Ronak, everyone. Yes, now I can see the chat. Muhammad Mansi, I think you are taking a screenshot. I'm very good, everyone. Okay? So these are the threats that we have for natural vegetation, and how we can conserve it. Very easy. By having the rules, strict laws against it, by promoting afforestation, planting more trees, restricting the overgrazing, and of course by creating awareness among the people. Like you and me, right? We are there. If we are aware about that, we have to conserve the forest, we will do it. Right? So this is important, everyone. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the class. Yes. Okay, everyone, this is from your textbook only. Right? This is from your textbook. How many of you remember this? So we have all of this, right? See over here, Sundarban. These are the biosphere. These are the bioreserves that we have in our country. And everyone take a movement. Take a movement and look over here. You should know the states also. State is really very important, everyone. Take a screenshot of this. So over here we have Cold Desert, which is there in the Himachal Pradesh. Nanda Devi, Uttarakhand. Total 18 biosphere reserves we have that are made by the UNESCO. Okay? Yes, 12 are the part of UNESCO program. Remember the state, everyone. Okay, these are really important. Remember the state where they are present. Okay? Okay. Chalo, everyone. With this, we are done with the first chapter. Yes. Now we are moving to the next chapter. Yes, everyone. Okay, you tell me how many national parks we have. Let me ask you a question. How many national parks we have? And how many wildlife sanctuary according to your textbook? Yes. Only 12. 7. 101. This is the number of the national parks in our country. And 553 wildlife sanctuaries. Can you imagine? So remember this. Okay? Very important. So government have came out, and we have a lot of acts. We have Protection Act for tiger, rhinoceros, right? And government have made sure that they are contributing in the protection of the conservation of the plant and the animal species. Very good, everyone. Okay. So now let's move ahead, everyone. All of you are ready? See, till now we have seen the green part, right? The beautiful green part. Are you ready to look at the other side of the vegetation that we have? Can I tell you one thing? India is a very amazing country. We have different types of biogeographical zones. We have the coastal zones. We have the very extreme winters also. We have the extreme hot time also, right? We have the deserts also. We have the rainforest also. So we extreme things we have. In the east side, we have the rainforest, which receives the rainfall throughout the year. And then exactly opposite in the west, we have the desert. So our country is amazing. Yes, okay. We will have the Menti after we discuss the next chapter, which is life in desert. So I hope that all of you are clear. After this, we will discuss. Yes, very good, everyone. Yes, butterfly 1, 2, 3, I'm asking the question in between. I'll ask now. Okay. Everyone, in this particular chapter, we have these 3 important things. We have what is a desert, Sahara Desert and Ladakh Desert. We'll be discussing about all of this in this particular session. So let's get started. Acha, according to you, what are desert? We have just discussed, right? We have just discussed now that what is a desert. What do you think is a desert? The one where we have the extreme high temperature. Yes, that could be the one point, right? The deserts, we usually categorize them if they receive a less amount of rainfall. So majorly when we talk about the desert is a landscape which have very little or no rainfall. Very little, right? Very little or no rainfall. That place is called as the desert, right? And of course, they have a very high temperature and very unsuitable conditions for the life to occur over there. So deserts are usually very dry, of course, because of the same reason. Can you look over here? Yeah, it's a moving thing. See, this is the desert over here. Receives very less rainfall. Plants cannot be there and animals cannot be there. Yes. Now, what are the important characteristic features of the desert that we should remember is that they have very low rainfall, very high temperature and very scanty vegetation. यहाँ वहाँ कहीं पे थोड़ा थोड़े plants होंगे, ज़्यादा plants होंगे ही नहीं. Okay? बहुत कम rainfall है and of course the temperature is really very high. Clear everyone? Yes, clear, clear, clear. Yes, everyone, I hope that you have hit the like button. I hope that each one of you have hit the like button, everyone. See, by the end of the session, we need to have 50 likes. Come on. Yes? We should have 50 likes. Okay. Now, let's move ahead and let's talk about the classification. There are two different types of deserts we have. First, of course, we have hot desert, right? Example is Sahara Desert over here or Thar Desert in our country. These areas receive very less rainfall, a very high temperature. Then we have cold desert that we have in our country, Ladakh. Okay. Again, very less rainfall, low temperature. But see over here, they're so extreme, right? Yes, one has a high temperature and one has a low temperature. Let's understand, everyone, why we have two extremes of the deserts. Right? It's very interesting, right? Do you want to go on a vacation over here? Everyone, do you want to go on a vacation on these places? Yes, come on, come on, come on. Write in the chat. Yes, yes, Arpita. So let's go, right? We are going on a vacation only. But before that, tell me a question, everyone. A desert is a region with little or no rainfall and extreme temperature. Do you think it's true or false? Is it true or is it false? Right? In a desert is a region, of course, with no rainfall or extreme temperature. Is it true or false? Over here we have. And the correct answer is option A. It's absolutely true. So now we know that what are deserts, right? And we have two different types of it. Yes, the example of cold desert is Ladakh. Okay. If you want to see this, see over here. It's the Ladakh. You can take a screenshot, everyone, over this. And let's move ahead. Now, talking about the next important point, Sahara Desert. Okay, now everyone, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're going on a vacation to Sahara Desert. Are you ready? Are you ready, everyone? Let's go to Sahara Desert and let's see what we have in that particular desert. So, Sahara Desert is actually bigger than the size of our country. See over here? So, the square feet area, right? The area that is covers is 2.5 million square kilometer. India is approximately 3.2 million square kilometer. Such a huge difference, right? Such a huge difference. Think about it. Yes, it's the biggest desert is the Sahara Desert, which is there in the continent Africa. Okay? It's there in the North Africa. It's over here. And it touches actually 11 countries. Now, this is also very important for all of us to remember. It touches how many countries? 11 countries. And they have mentioned the names over here. Okay. One of it, I'm sure all of you are aware about the Egypt. Then we have Libya, Niger, Morocco over here. See, over here we have so many countries. Okay, sorry, I must have said by mistake. It's 8.54. Yes. Okay. Clear, everyone? So remember this, it actually touches the 11 countries over here. Basically, it's there, spread across. Yes. Okay. Now, when we talk about the characteristic features of the Sahara Desert, right? They, of course, have the sand, as you can see over here. But apart from that, apart from the sand, they have these plains also, gravel plains, right? And elevated plateaus, and which have some rocky surface. Okay, over here we can see. So all of these. Now when we talk about the climate, everyone, what do you think the climate will be? As you are saying, very hot temperature, absolutely correct. So we are on a camel ride, right? We are on a camel ride. Yes, and what we have over here, we know that the Sahara Desert has a hot and dry temperature, has a hot and dry climate. It's very hot, it's very dry. There's no moisture in the atmosphere. Okay, receives very short rainfall, so have a very short rainy season, and the sky are always very clear and cloudless. Okay, so these are the important characteristics in terms of the climate that we have over here in the Sahara Desert. Then we know that the temperature in the daytime will be reaching up to 50 degrees Celsius. Can you imagine? It's really very hot because the sand will heat really very quickly. But what is really very interesting is that during the night time over here, everyone, can you see that? During the night time, the temperature drops to 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degree. That means that in the daytime, it's really very hot. But in the night, it's extremely very cold. Because sands cool down quickly too. Okay? Yes, I can see there's a huge amount of Menti. We will have Menti after we are done discussing this particular chapter. Just wait for, I think, 10 more minutes. Right? Are we clear, everyone? Yes. So in the Sahara Desert, days are really very hot and nights are extremely chilly. When we talk about the flora and fauna, flora are the plants. And, right, we'll talk about the fauna also. Which type of plants we'll find in the Sahara Desert? Cactus, date palm and acacia, right over these plants. Yes? I know, yes, yes. Okay. Then we have fauna, and these are the animals. So we have different types of animals. We have camel, hyena, jackal, snakes, scorpion, foxes. Yes. So we have different types of plants and different types of animal species. A 2 marks question, everyone, that can be easily asked in the examination is about the oasis. Right? I'm sure you would have seen such things also in the images. So in a desert, in middle of the desert, you will find a small water place. And of course, it will have few trees like this. Randomly, you will see that is the oasis like this and people will be staying close to it. Now, let's understand how these oases are formed. So what happens that as there's a depression goes down, right? Basically, as the land is there, as the wind is blowing away, we will see that there's a formation of the depression. Basically, from 2 sides, the land will go, basically the sand will just go away, and it comes to a point where we have a little bit shape like this, right? We usually in geography call them as a depression. These are formed, right? And what happens? The water from the groundwater, right? The groundwater water level, the water will come on the surface. So basically, the land goes really very deep. Okay, the land goes really very deep so that the underground water comes up and it forms the oasis. Are we clear? 2 marks question, everyone. How an oasis is formed, or how an oasis is formed, or what are oases that you can write about them? Clear? Are we clear? Yes, are we clear with this, everyone? See, this is how it's formed. Look over here. Yes? Okay, I'll play it again for you guys, for all of you. See over here. As the wind will blow, right, the soil will lose, basically the sand will go away, and of course the land will be there. And then we have the oasis. Yes, and the community, like the people community, will be staying close to it. Okay. Yes, we have Menti. 1 minute, everyone. Let's look over here. Then let's talk about the very important Nile River. Okay, how many of you have heard about Nile River? Yes? Nile River is very important and it actually helped in the Egyptian civilization, right? It's really very important river, and of course it actually helped in building up the Egyptian civilization. So we know that this river over here, can you see this particular part? See over here, and that is the river that comes down. Okay, so just look over here. So this river actually helps in providing the crops like, rice, wheat, barley, beans, date palm and cotton. So Egyptian cotton is really very famous. Ronak, 1 minute. Right, come on everyone. I know that you want to have Menti, but I cannot ask you questions if I have not, we have not discussed it. Bina pade, if I ask you a question, it will be not fair, right? It will not be fair thing from my side. Yes. Remember this everyone, so cotton definitely is very famous in Egypt, right? Or in basically, the Egyptian cotton is really very famous. Then we have the, the nomadic peoples who move from one place to another, the tribe's name, and different types of animals and what they get from these. So they'll be rearing the animals and they'll get the meat, milk, leather and the wool. Yes. Moving ahead everyone, we know that in deserts we get the petrols. Now that everything is changing. Now of course these places are being, taken care by the industries, and of course they are pulling out the oil from these. Yes, absolutely correct. Very good everyone. Okay, poll question time everyone. Which of the following countries is not covered by the Sahara Desert? Right, which of these countries are not covered by Sahara Desert? It's a very easy question. We have Algeria, Niger, we have South Africa and Egypt. It's a very easy question, right? Everyone, make sure you're answering in the polls, right? And I can see your answers, and please make sure you're hitting the like button everyone. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Very good, very good. Yes, the correct answer to this question is option number C, South Africa. Right, South Africa is very far off. It's there in this southern part of the Africa, and of course it's not covered by the Sahara Desert. So everyone, are we clear up to here? Come on, a quick thumbs up in the chat. Are we clear up to here? And then we're moving to the last topic, and then we'll have the Menti quiz. Everyone, are we clear up to here, or do you have any doubts? I don't think you have any doubts, right? I can see lots of thumbs up. Very good, very good. Last part everyone, Ladakh forest, right? Sorry, Ladakh. Yes, Ladakh cold desert. Now we are going to Ladakh everyone, and Ladakh is really very beautiful. See, this is how we have. So in the word Ladakh, there are two words. La means mountain passes and Dak means country. So a country where we have a lot of mountain passes, we call it as the Ladakh. So that's a two name, right, in that particular word. La and Dak. Clear? And then we talk, if you look over here in the map of India, this is where we have. Right, so we have Karakoram ranges and we have Zakhar mountains, right? And this is the Union Territory of Ladakh. Very important everyone. They're at a very high altitude. Yes. And of course it has the, we can see over here it has, Jammu and Kashmir, especially if we talk about, and especially the Ladakh region, share the boundaries with 3 different countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan and China. Nice, Veer. Okay. Now when we talk about the climate over here, climate of the Ladakh, it's very cold and very dry. Again, the moisture is very less, right? Summer May temperature is 0 degrees to 30 degrees Celsius, and of course minus 30, sorry. In winters goes below minus 40. So you can imagine how cold is Ladakh, right? And of course it's it receives a very less amount of rainfall there also. See over here, though it has river, it has Indus river, right? but still it's not very fertile. The soil over there is not at all fertile because it's extremely cold, right? And for the plants, they need to have a good temperature so that they can grow faster and they can flourish. Okay, now here we have few plant species, everyone. Apples, apricot are there, I'm sure. Walnuts are there, I'm sure all of you have eaten them and they're really very tasty. We have heard about the Kashmiri apples, walnuts. All of them are, are in the different parts of the Ladakh and in Jammu and Kashmir. And we have different animals also. Then everyone, can you quickly pick this, right? It's okay. Everyone, can you pick and, can you look over here and can you find which animals are found in Ladakh? Yes, so we definitely have the wild goat, we have yak, and then we have willows, like plants like this. These are found in the Ladakh region. Rest all animals are definitely not there. Yes, wild goat, yak, absolutely correct. Okay, moving ahead, everyone, see over here. I'm sure you would have seen these type of houses, right, in movies and in documentaries. So we'll be talking about the culture and how their people survive. So it's really very cold over there, right? They'll get a very few months to actually harvest the crop. So they harvest the barley, potato, beans, peas and turnip, right? And of course they have the animals like yak, goat and sheep, which of course they take the wool from. And of course these animals are there these are the plants that they grow. They'll be doing the plantation for a very small time in the month of summer because at the rest of the time it's really very cold over there and they'll not be able to do much. Clear, everyone? Yes, are we clear? Very good. I think all of you are waiting for the Menti. Yes, Pashmina shawls are very famous, absolutely correct. Then in Ladakh, what we have is the Montessori, right? We have the different we have these big yes, monasteries we have right over there, and we have these, and of course we call them as the Gampas, right? And apart from that, we have different types of festivals that are there. See over here, we have mentioned the name of festivals, everyone, right? We have Losar, we have Hemis, right? We have the Tikshi and we have She. So all of these, right, are the different types of festivals that are there, and people actually spend their time celebrating because they don't have much to do over there because they have a very hard life. So they have different festivals altogether. And they have the monasteries. Yes. Okay, everyone. I think we are at the end. So this is a question that can definitely be asked in the examination, which is what are the two types of forests found in the world. So here we are. Everyone take a screenshot. Take a screenshot, everyone. Yes, oh that's nice. Butterfly 1, 2, 3. Yes. So with this, everyone, we are done. So what we have seen in this particular chapter, we have seen that there are two different types of forest, hot and the cold desert. Then we have the difference over there, right? Very good. And now it's a Menti time, everyone. So quickly join. I'm also moving. You also move. Right? We will be moving, yes, to the Menti. Yes, everyone. So you have to go on www.menti.com. Use the code 56503736. Yes, come on, everyone. Okay. I'm sorry, I think I need to move. This is the one. Yes, now I can have the hearts also. Yes, it's a original. Yes, everyone hit on the hearts. I hope that you all are there. Quickly join, everyone. Yes, very good, very good. I can see many of you have joined. Quickly join, everyone. All of you are waiting for this, right? Code is 56503736. Join the Menti, everyone, and do send us the hearts. I'm here and I can see all of your hearts. Enjoy life. You have to open a new tab. New tab open kijiye. Then you write www.menti.com and then they will ask you for a code, and the code is on the screen, which is 56503736. 6. Yes. Okay. So I'll move ahead, everyone. I'll give you time to write your names. 10 players we have, right? Sorry, 10 questions we have in total. Everyone quickly join. Yes, I can see many of you have already joined, everyone. Yes. You have to go on www.menti.com, right? Open a new tab, type the name of the website. Then they'll be asking for the code. Code is 56503736. Yes, everyone, we have total number of questions that we have in the session is 10. Right, so I hope that all of you are clear about the concept that we have studied. And please make sure to revise them. Okay, you're the ghost. We have so many of... Okay. So everyone, are we ready? Are we ready, everyone? Yes. Okay, how many likes we have? How many likes we have? Everyone, please make sure to hit the like button. Come on, few more likes. We need 4 more likes to make it 50. Come on. Please make sure to hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, quickly go and hit the like button and then we'll start our quiz. So many of you are here. Welcome to the class. Yes, I know. Yes, everyone. I know that many of you have joined just now. Please take a moment and go and hit the like button. Yes, very good. Done. Very good, Muskan. Thank you, Ishika. Yes, 49, right? Thank you, Dipashri, for keeping a track of it. 1 more like, right? Come on, everyone. 1 more like and we are good to go. This is the time when you can quickly recall. Yes, and we are done with it. So all the best, everyone. It's a rapid fire. We'll be going really very quick. Okay, you are the crab, Muskan. Here we have the crab. I can see the crab, pin, bee, strawberry, detective also. We have volcano also. In number 8 also. Okay, you're the goat. Here we go, everyone. Let's see question number 1 on our screen, and here we go. Okay, to which one of the following type of vegetation does rubber belong to? Okay. Easy peasy, right? Tundra, tidal, Himalaya or tropical evergreen forest. I'm sure we have talked about it, right? See, rubber belongs to a place, of course, which receive a good amount of rainfall. I'm sure all of you have seen the rubber plant, right? Yes? Everyone has voted and 21 of you have voted for the correct answer. The correct answer is tropical evergreen forest. Very good, everyone. So tropical rainforests have the rubber plants. Awesome. Very good. Majority of you have voted for the correct answer. Question number 2, everyone, on your screen, and here we go. Here we go. Which of the following bioreserves of India is not included in the word network of bioreserves? Okay, I'm sure there's only one odd one out over here. We have Gir, Nilgiris, Gulf of Mannar and Nanda Devi. And the Nanda Devi. Which among these is not a biosphere reserve of a country, or which is definitely not included in the program word network of the biosphere reserve? See, it's a very easy one, everyone. Right? Please don't go on a chat. The correct answer is option number A, Gir. Gir is a national park, you remember? Yes or no? We have talked about it, right? And we always say Gir is a national park. Nilgiri, Gulf of Mannar, Nanda Devi, all these 3 are the biosphere reserve of our country and they are a part of the world network of bioreserves. Okay? Very good. I hope now everyone is clear. Okay, question number 3 on your screen, and here we go. Here, everyone, the character and the extent of the vegetation are mainly determined by which of the climatic factors? Right? Temperature, humidity, precipitation, or all of the above. What type of vegetations will have in a particular land? Right? What are the climatic factors which are responsible? Is it just the temperature? Is it just the humidity, precipitation, or all of the above? I think it's a very easy question, right? Yes, everyone. Very good. 28 of you have voted for the correct answer, and it's absolutely correct, all of these. So the amount of natural vegetation we have in a particular area will be depending on the temperature of the area, how much moisture it has in the air, how much rainfall it receives. Very good. Super proud of you. Okay, question number 4, everyone, on your screen. Yes, awesome. Which type of vegetation usually develops on unadulting and rough terrain? Which is there, right? Where we, of course, which type of vegetations we have in the rough areas, right? And of course, areas which are like unadulting. Think about it, everyone. Right? Some is like upar, niche. Yes, and the correct answer to this question is okay. Yes, so I think that we got confused, right? We got confused with cactus and thorny bushes, right? But if you look over here, this is incorrect, right? We are talking about which type of vegetation usually develops on, right? On a rough areas, right? And of course, up and down areas. So, of course, we have up and down. Undulting, right? Dulting means areas where we have up and down. So, that's the grasslands and the woodlands. Very good. We're talking about the areas, right? So, over here we have no issues, but now we know the correct answer. Okay, everyone, take your movement. I'm not starting the question. This is a long question, so I'm giving you time. What you have to do over here is to match the column A and column B. So I'm giving you time, right? Giving you time. Take your time. Read the list and try to match with the states they are in. Rajaji National Park, Sanjay Gandhi National Park, Rajgiri National Park, Simplipal National Park. So I'm sure you know few things, right? You know, okay, at least if you have a rough idea of things, please match it up. See, Gir National Park, we all know where it is. Then we have Dudhwa National Park. I'm sure all of you know it. Siriska National Park, Kaziranga National Park, right? Ghana National Park. You don't have to write the answers over here, everyone. I'm giving you 10 seconds more. And then we'll go to the question. There, of course, you have to pick the options. Okay? Yes. So, are you ready, everyone? Are you ready? Well, I'm telling you how to find the answer. You know, for example, if you know that a Gir National Park is which one, then try to match it up in the options that will be appearing in the next screen. Clear? Yes. Are we ready, everyone? Quickly. Okay, send the hearts. The more hearts I receive on the screen, I mean that all of you are ready. I can see yellow and the purple hearts. What about blue, pink, other color hearts? Okay, I can see some pink also now. So we are ready, right? Okay. Here we go, everyone. And you will just have the options here now. So here you have the options. Yes, let's look over here. Yes, now pick, everyone. You have 1 minute over here, 45 seconds, sorry. Yes, take your movement, read all the things. Here and there the options are very different. Let's see, this is a very difficult question. That's why I gave you time. I gave you enough time to look at the chart. So total we have 10 national parks and wildlife sanctuaries basically over here in the column A, and then we have column B. Let's see. Very good, everyone. So the majority of you have voted for the correct answer, and the correct answer is option number C. And here we have the correct one, everyone. You can take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot, everyone. So we have the respective states, right? And it's important, everyone, for all of you to remember all of these. Okay? It's very, very important. Not just for this class, but in the future also. Okay. With this everyone, we are done and let's take a look at the leaderboard now. So we have the leaderboard. I hope that you will be able to see your marks now. Very good everyone. So we have the fastest, Om, then we have Arun, then we have Muskan, Priyanshu, we have Shaurya, Chandana, we have Miss Snow, Shreyasi, Mansi, Deepashri and Ragini. Very good. Oh, we have that effect also. See over here, the celebration that we have. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, everyone. Okay. Are you ready for the next 5 questions? 5 minutes more, everyone. Let's take a look over here. But before that, how many of you have actually joined the quiz yesterday? Yes? So everyone, it's an amazing quiz which is happening on the BYJU'S app. So please make sure to download the BYJU'S app, right? And join the quiz every day at 7 p.m. So today you tried, right? Yes, it is absolutely free. Okay. Let's move ahead everyone to question number 6. And all the best everyone. Come on. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes we have. How many countries touch Sahara Desert? Very easy peasy, right? It's very easy. How many countries Sahara Desert spread in? 11, 13, 16 or 20? It's okay Arpita, you can also join. Okay everyone, how many countries are touching, or basically Sahara Desert is spread in? We have 11, 13, 16 and 20. We have just discussed in the class. Everyone don't go in the chat. Very good. The correct answer is 11 and 27 of you have voted for the correct answer. Sahara Desert is spread in 11 countries. Very good. Okay. Question number 7 everyone on your screen. And here we go. What are the 2 words by which Ladakh is made up of? Easy peasy everyone, right? Yes. The 2 words that makes up Ladakh. So I think in one option, one H is missing, but you know the correct option. If you know the first word, right, you will be able to find. It's not none of these. Option number D is not the correct answer. Yes. Think about it everyone. Very good. 19 of you have voted for the correct answer. Ladakh has 2 words, La and Hak. Yes, very good, very good. Okay everyone. Question number 8 on your screen. Question number 8 on your screen. Yes. Yes, you have a session at 5 p.m. Okay. Hummus in the Ladakh is famous for. Right? So we know that in Ladakh we have different types of festivals and different types of religion activities that we do over there. And they have a very important religion which is followed, right? Is it a church, temple, mosque or something else? If I say that, I'm giving away the answer. 28 of you have voted for the correct answer. Very good everyone. Super proud of you. Okay, question number 9 on your screen. I know it's yes, which is going really very quick. It's a rapid fire everyone. Which crop is famous in Egypt? Which crop is famous in Egypt? And we have, it's very easy, correct answer. Maize, wheat, cotton and none of these. We specifically talked about it's very, very important. Yes, and the correct answer. Very good everyone. Yes, and the correct answer is option number C, it's cotton, and 25 of you have voted for the correct answer. Very good. Majority of you have voted for it. Okay, last question everyone on your screen and we'll be ending our session. The maximum temperature of Sahara Desert during the day is 50 degrees and at night it is how many degrees? Easy question. 0 degree, 10 degree, 30 or 40. Yes. So they are very excited about the 5 p.m. session, ma'am.
6 p.m.
Yeah. But they are very excited for 5 p.m. also. Like,
What is that at 5 p.m.?
I don't know. Okay everyone, very quickly all of you have voted. So 22 of you have voted for the correct answer, and the correct answer is 0 degree. Now it's time for us to see the leaderboard. See the leaderboard, everyone, and here we have, let's see who is the fastest and who is there and how many marks you all have received. Very good. So everyone, fastest is Sakshi, then we have Arun, we have Priyanshu, we have Shaurya, then we have Deepashri, Sakshi, Chandana, Messi, we have Afia, is like a car, and Ragini. Congratulations to each one of you, everyone. Yes. Yeah, we have the celebration in the class. Very good, oh. Very good. So for the last 2 classes, Arun was winning. But now you are. Very good. Everyone, I hope that you have noted down your numbers. And I hope that you have enjoyed the session. And I hope that you will remember all of it. So, you can watch this session again. And as always, we tell you that, we have got you covered. Please do take a moment and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yes. We'll meet again. Do revise it. It's very important for you to revise. On that note, everyone, I'll say bye-bye. Thank you so much. And do write in the comment section whether you have enjoyed the session. I'm sure you all have enjoyed. Write the best part or the best interesting information, which is the kind of a takeaway from this particular class. Bye-bye, everyone. And take care of yourself.